So here's one of the assembled drive motors all ready to go. So we've created kind of a mount setup for it. There's a little aluminum bracket in the back that kind of supports it. A titanium plate across the front. This whole assembly is going to bolt to the frame. It's going to bolt with a shock isolation system, so this whole thing can kind of move a little bit, which is why I didn't end up doing anything in the back. I'm going to rely on this whole thing moving a little bit to keep everything from breaking. The shock isolators have worked really well in Tombstone, so that's essentially how this is going to be. They'll be here, and the whole thing will have some measure of movement. These can break, so there's going to be one of these top and bottom on each side. But to keep it from causing any real issues, there'll be a bolt in the middle that'll hard mount. So it has some measure of movement, but it can only move so far because there's going to be a hard mount in place to keep it there. And again, this is mimicking what we've done with Tombstone. It's just on a smaller scale because it's a smaller robot. But I think this will hold everything together fairly well. It can actually take the shock loads really well. So let's assemble one side and see how it's going. We have the drive motors mounted up in the robot in essentially combat configuration. So you can see the shock mounts here, front and back. So there's 4 per side, and the hard bolt in between to limit motion. So where these would shear is if you try to pull them, that's where they tend to come apart. So this bolt there kind of limits that movement. But it has a bit of flex there, which is really good at keeping all of the components alive and working. So the next thing now is to mount the hubs on for the wheels. So these hubs are the exact same ones that I made for Tombstone. I'm just reusing them here because they mount up to this. So the hub itself is aluminum, so it is a softer material. So we put a little seal washer on the back to keep this from banging into the shaft on the gearbox. Got a little keyway right here. Slide that puppy together. We got the set screws, which really would keep everything from moving, but just to kind of keep it all together, there's a little washer on the outside here to kind of hold it all together. So get the set screws set. Okay, and that's ready. Just bolt a tire on the outside, and that one's ready to go. drive motors are mounted, wheels are on. This is essentially ready to move forward on this. Obviously, we've got some other assembly we need to do. The next part of getting the drivetrain working is to get the speed controllers set up, which is always an issue for brushless setups. Is you got to get the speed controllers to work correctly. So that's gonna be our next bit of work, our next bit of frustration. So on the drivetrain, that will be Mortician's next video. Will be the setting up the speed controllers to get this ready to drive. So keep an eye out. We've got a lot more great videos on Mortician's build coming down the road as we get ready for Robogames. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you got any comments, leave them below. We'd love to hear from you.